Hey YouTube, how you doing? Today we had the special program for the 2.2 patch of Zenless and Zero, and of course we're gonna check that one out. It's gonna be all about seeds, feed, Orphe, and I guess I don't know what to expect story-wise, but it's probably gonna be involving lots of feed in the whole thing. But before we get to all the feed stuff and whatnot, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's check out what they were cooking up with all their feed.
Seed, you're early. Are you preparing for the interview with Mr. Z? Seed? Over here! Seed, please don't jump out like that.
The emo model is so feed focused.
I wasn't doing too well.
How many times do I have to tell you? Stop eating flowers!
What?
I've been standing behind you for a while now. You gotta work on your recon skills, Orphe.
I noticed Seed hiding a while ago.
You jumped as much as I did, Magus.
No, I didn't. Also, use proper titles while on duty.
Okay, Captain Magus.
I'm so sorry, I'm running behind schedule. I hope I'm not too late.
Being late on my watch means...
Emo model, they made sure to put out her feed.
It's okay, Mr. Z. What Captain Magus means is, she's glad you made it here safe. Mr. Z, I left you a scooter at the helipad.
How considerate of you, Miss Seed. I'll be right there.
Anna. Poor round little Bang Boo having to hurry all the way here. Good thing Mr. Z didn't hear that.
Being round and little
He did hear it.
is great cover for gathering intel. But thanks for the scooter. It was a
Seed
big
senior
help.
stealth
I
mode.
didn't realize New Eridu had such a thing.
More compliments, please. I like them.
Then, let's begin, shall we? Dear proxies, welcome to the Zenless on Zero special program. I'm New Eridu's best intel broker, Mr. Z. The undercurrents of conflict in Wi-Fi Peninsula have now surged into massive waves. The Exaltus schemes are also slowly starting to surface. However, the true purpose and mastermind behind it all remain shrouded in fog. At a time when various factions are clashing in the shadows, we are in urgent need of a trusted force that can help break through this deadlock. Perhaps Obo Squad is precisely the key we need to resolve this. So let's welcome our guests from Obo Squad, Captain Magus and her squad members Orphe and Seed.
Hello, proxies. I'm Orphe.
And I'm the cap...
It's kind of wild that the weird talking tail is the actual captain. Orphe is literally just a pet coming with it.
of Obo Squad. You can call me Magus.
I'm Obo's heavy weapons specialist, Seed. Yahoo!
So Seed is heavy weapons guy basically.
Awesome. Now, let's review our first bit of exclusive intel.
Warning. Tampering with the self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning.
I have to be stronger.
Warning.
If I just get stronger. Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous
close-up on
mistakes
him.
like she did.
The proxy has my witness.
Oh, the feed focus.
Obo Squad, get ready.
Better start digging graves.
Order received. Increasing firepower output.
Here comes the big one. See, Senior, punch him again.
Also, she was riding. She's riding on it, so you can the whole time look at her feet while playing the robot.
Position.
What's that line again? One shot, one kill. Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger.
I just wanted to go on a journey with her. To prove that the heart is real. You're willing to help me?
What is their relationship though with the...
Target the weak spot. Covering fire.
Forget the orders. I did inform Obo to
But I mean, there's a reason why Orphe is the more off-feed character and Seed is the on-feed character, because they probably know that Seed is gonna be the more popular one of them.
What else is tuned?
Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Are you the one who saved me from despair? Answer me.
The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me. They can make your wish come true.
So finally finding these guys again.
Your mission ends here. Seed.
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
To us, I don't know who half the
I believe
voice
in
actors
my
are.
dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Like whenever it comes to like this voice spam, I have no idea who's talking. There's gonna be like some strange lore dynamic. Orphe seems to have like some strange lore dynamic going on with Magus. I definitely would agree. See does better.
Welcome back. In the previous version story, though Proxies defeated the Exaltists alongside friends from Yunhui Summit and Spook Shack, putting an end to Porcelain Lumex's evil deeds.
I mean, technically, weren't really fighting the Exaltists the last version. The Exaltists kind of bailed. They let out their monster and they're like, fuck it, we're out of here. And they let the what is the guy called? Ferox. They let Ferox take the whole foil or something. I suppose the only foil was maybe we killed the thingy that was made of Yishun's memories. That's the. But technically they just dipped, so we have to find them again. So it seems like things are turning pretty bad. It's Damien in the back, right?
Situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula remains turbulent, with both covert and overt conflicts between factions within, while outside, we have miasma sweeping through the hollow. That's when the Defense Force chooses to involve themselves in the chaos. Will this calm the turbulent sea or stir the swelling waves even more? Obo Squad, could you reveal exactly what the Defense Force's goals and plans are with their excursion into Wi-Fi Peninsula this time?
The primary objective of this operation is to neutralize the Exaltist threat. And also, that's about all I remember from the brief.
Seed for gore. Oh, seems like they sorted them by element. Seed is going with trigger. I mean, I suppose they have synergy together. I don't know if Orphe has that much synergy with Soldier 11 though.
Orphe, no need to memorize the mission briefing. Simply get to the mission location and make sure every moving
Orphe.
target
That was
stops
Orphe.
moving. Do you care about how many potato chips are in the bag when you eat them?
Your explanations really didn't explain anything at all. Okay, how about Captain Magus? Is there any more intel you can give us on this Defense Force operation?
Our operation this time is organized by Major General Lorenz, with Colonel Isolde personally leading us into battle. Colonel...
You think people still have the copium for thinking that she would ever become playable? I think in the last version there was like the copium around her becoming playable. But realistically speaking, it just takes one quick glimpse, one quick glimpse for me to say, never ever. That's such a. She's probably gonna die or something. They probably bait her into and turn her into a monster and kill her off. I could definitely see her get the Pompeii treatment. She's so gonna get turned into a monster and we have to kill her during this.
with Colonel Isolde personally leading us
Or
in
personally
battle.
leading into battle.
Colonel Isolde and I are old friends. I didn't think we'd get another chance to fight alongside one another so long after the fall of the old capital.
I feel
Apart from eliminating the Exaltus remnants,
I am smelling the death flags there with her actually being there in the battle. The death, she's so gonna die. If she doesn't gonna die, if she doesn't die, I'm surprised.
we've also gained some special intelligence that makes it seem that this threat Waifei Peninsula is facing isn't as simple as it seems. But regardless, as a soldier, all those poisoning this city with their evil, or the scum who choose to aid them, my flames will consume them all!
Calm down, Captain Magus. Don't burn down the interview venue. You should save your firepower for our missions, Captain.
Sounds like this mission is more complicated than it appears on the surface. Maybe we'll uncover some hidden truths. Also, I heard this time you'll have a special holo guest consultant on board for your operation, the famous proxy
Look, it's
Phaethon.
Wise.
I'm curious to see if you all will get along.
I've actually been really looking forward to working with Phaethon.
It's kind of the rare case when Wise is not staying at home to keep the fort.
After all, both Soldier 11 and Trigger have nothing but good things to say about them. But I don't think Captain Magus was a fan of them.
Let's just say I do have my doubts about people who operate in the shadows. I hope they have the skill and resolve to keep up with Ogle Squad.
Captain's too strict. The proxy bears the scent of my kind, so I really like him.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
It's a bit hard to describe. Kind of like wandering spirits versus vicious specters. Seed's thought process is as unfathomable as always.
Though this operation appears to be full of danger and mystery, it seems it's helped Ogle Squad and Phaethon grow closer. As for what sort of threat the Exaltists pose and who the mastermind is, proxies can play the version 2.2 main story Do Not Go Gentle into that good night to find out. Speaking of, this interview's gone on for a while now, but Mr. Siege Sr. hasn't said a thing. I hope I'm not making him uncomfortable with my questions.
Shh. That's because Seed Sr. is sleeping. He's been asleep for a few years now.
I see.
What the heck?
There's so much that needs to be taken care of.
Oh? Have you run into any trouble, Captain Magus?
Her biggest trouble is sitting right across you.
I can't understand a single word Miss C just said.
It's her
Oh, the
own
Bangbo
special
language.
version of Bang Boo speech. To be honest, Trigger's the only one who can sometimes decode it. Most of the time, we have no idea what's on Seed's mind. After the situation in Waifei Peninsula settled down, because of what happened with Seed Sr., she built her own Hollow Zero safe house and now shuts herself away all day. And she doesn't tell us anything.
See,
He lives in a tent. And she was found by the robot.
it is an orphan that Seed Sr. found in Hollow Zero. Seed Sr. has been acting as her guardian all this time. Now that Seed Sr. is, let's say, asleep, it's our duty to take care of.
So it's basically Clara. Because her real name is probably not even Seed, she's just called Seed because the robot Seed Senior is just found and that's why she's Seed Junior. She's Clara 2.0 with more foot fetish instead of crying.
Her and help her uncover the mysteries of her past.
It seems the important duty of taking care of Miss Seed has been passed on to Captain Magus.
Seed gives me a headache sometimes. I don't even know where to begin. But there is someone who we can trust, who can get on the same wavelength as Seed, and whom she feels close to that might be able to help.
Aha, let me guess. You asked Phaethon for help, right? Well, we welcome all proxies to come and experience the ancient story, Flora
That's
of the Blooming
Booba
Valley
Angle.
in the new version. Uncover the story behind Seed Senior and take a look into Seed's inner world. Meanwhile,
I'm
there are plenty
surprised
more
that there's
stories
no
about Seed waiting to be told.
And you get the trailer with Loli Seed. Probably where she gets saved or something. This looks like a goofy one. So what is a chalky devil? She kind of like Raiden, but they had to change it slightly, the title or something, because it wasn't Raiden's title like White Devil or something.
Outside of the game. So stay tuned to our official social media. Next, let's check out our 2 Opal Squad members' combat prowess. First up is the S-rank electric attack agent Seed. With the modifications made by this young genius mech engineer, the Seed Senior mech boasts immense firepower capabilities. Seed also excels at coordinating with other attack agents to dominate the battlefield. In combat, Seed selects the attack character with the highest attack stat as her partner, or as she calls it, her vanguard. When the Vanguard unleashes an EX special attack, Seed enters the Onslaught state, increasing her attack and crit damage. When Seed uses an EX special attack, her Vanguard will enter the Direct Strike state, increasing their attack and crit damage. When both Onslaught and Direct Strike states are active at the same time, Seed and her Vanguard can additionally trigger the Besiege effect. This effect further increases both characters' damage, making their coordinated attacks even more overwhelming.
This kind of makes you realize how bloated sort of with terminology this is. This makes it like sound way more complicated than what it actually is with the way they have like all the terminology. But it just... In Razer language it would be Seed use skill, other attacker get buff, other attacker use skill, Seed get buff, both buff active, both get even more buff. But this is like, there's like so many special terms for everything thrown around. You almost need Razer to Razer, can you explain? They should have specifically as guest translator Razer to always explain everything in Razer language. I know when the other character bonks, it's
the energy Seed and her Vanguard spend while fighting on the front lines will be used to replenish Seed's mech's steel charge. At the same time, the damage Seed deals on field also restores energy for her Vanguard and steel charge for herself, strengthening the continuous damage capabilities of the whole squad.
Seed Senior and I have more than enough firepower to cover you.
Spending much of her time with machines, Seed prefers to fight with her steel wheels and floating turrets. When encountering a difficult enemy, she'll summon Seed Senior for a deadly counterattack. Then, upon consuming a certain amount of steel charge to charge Seed Senior, he'll execute an additional skill with 2 powerful hits, dealing massive electric damage. With enough energy, press the EX special attack button to have the mech enter flight mode, firing a barrage of missiles at enemies with a charged mech punch as the finishing move. In combat, Seed can act as the main attacker using heavy attacks from her mech and the area firepower from her EX special.
Wait. They had a different team there. Because I saw the Eve. So they do have the Astra in the Astra Unbi team in the. So I don't think it's too much to have Astra and Harumasa there. Because they're testing with that team. Although I don't know if Trigger is stronger, but Trigger is very W engine reliant.
Seed can act as the main attacker using heavy attacks from her mech and the area firepower from her EX special attack to suppress enemies. When decibels reach maximum, she pilots her mech into the sky and bombards enemies on the ground, dealing high-frequency electric damage while restoring steel charge. Without sufficient decibels, switch a squad mate in for support.
Also, it's kind of funny. There's like a Seed with a mech bombarding them and Astra's casually singing in the back.
And as they unleash their EX special attack to deal a burst of damage, they'll also replenish Steel Charge for Seed's next Steely Punch.
Most of the time, Seed is quite the reliable partner.
And other times, Seed's even more reliable.
You're not wrong, considering the results you get.
Meanwhile, as Obo Squad's captain, the S-rank fire attack agent, Orphe and Magus have even greater coordination in battle. When teammates attack enemies, Orphe and Magus will use their special attack to aid them and accumulate bottled heat. With enough energy, they'll use their EX special attack to support teammates while gaining bottled heat. Note that when bottled heat reaches a certain threshold, you can hold the EX special attack to have Captain Magus consume bottled heat and fire a continuous laser forward, which grows even more powerful after a while. While firing the laser, parry enemies directly and increase power while becoming invulnerable.
Defeating the enemy requires the most efficient tactics.
As the captain
That
always
is such
says,
goofy
the longer
animation.
you wait, the riskier the plan.
When Orphe and Magus hit enemies with skills that consume bottled heat, all squad...
I feel like Clara got split in two there with the whole thing. These characters were created by splitting Clara in two. Seed got all the foot fetish stuff and the big robot, and Orphe got the crying and cowering part. But I guess it's kinda could also kind of say with Tail it's like Orphe's like, help me, Mr. Tail, and Cowers crying while Magus is fighting the people.
Mates enter the zeroed in state, gaining an attack boost. When squad mates use aftershocks in the zeroed in state, the duration of their zeroed in state is extended. If there are stun or support agents in the squad, zeroed in also lets agents ignore a portion of enemy defense with their aftershocks.
That's tactical strategy.
Strike their weakness.
In combat, first have other squad mates attack the enemy, with Orphe and Magus supporting from the sideline.
Yeah. I think with Orphe having that much aftershock stuff, I feel like maybe she's actually more needed with Ambi, because Ambi buffs aftershock damage in. So I think maybe this is actually the team, not actually with. I think maybe Ambi is the more the link.
While
actually,
building up bottled heat. After getting enough bottled heat, bring Orphe and Magus back to the field to unleash their laser beam, scorching enemies continuously and sending the whole team into zeroed in state. If you have enough decibels, press ultimate and Orphe and Magus will leap into the air, continuously firing a laser to suppress the enemy while triggering a quick assist. On responding to their summons, their dance with fire will have its duration extended, meaning longer lasting lasers.
Flames of vengeance burn! 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 Burn everything to the ground!
Calm down, Captain!
It's also worth mentioning that the higher Orphe and Magus' initial energy regen, the more attack provided by zeroed in.
Captain and I are the best duo after all.
Though my guidance played an important role, I can't deny that Orphe is an outstanding soldier.
In addition, as an exemplary soldier, Ambi is currently undergoing intense confidential training. I have no doubt that Soldier Zero Ambi will soon activate her inner potential, stealing the spotlight and showing
Ambi buff or something. Ambi's unlocking her secret bunkai.
Off her much improved prowess. At the same time, there are also other skilled members of Obo Squad honing their talents to deal with the threats hidden in the hollows.
Speaking of outstanding soldiers, we have another in Mercury.
Little Colby.
Though Mr. Mercury is small and round like Mr. Z, it drives a
A
tank into
Bangbo.
battle to assist us. It can even turn into a missile and
And that bang was wild, but it's probably gonna be like an Obo Squad bang with two members.
enemies to fix, dealing fire
Otherwise, it's.
damage.
I think Obo Squad has too many members, so they probably wanna make.
Infantry tank synergy.
Well then, Mr. Z, do you have what it takes to become an outstanding soldier yourself?
Actually, compared to being on the front lines, I think I'm better suited as an intel officer. Speaking of intel, the new version will also have a new bamboo
Excalibur.
called Excalibur. Before attacking, it'll try and pull the secret sword from the stone.
It just
If
bonks
it
him
fails,
with the...
it'll just use the whole thing as a hammer. If it succeeds,
Oh, they had pulled it. And then it goes... Ikusu Kariba!
it'll draw the sword to slash enemies.
I think it'll be easier to pull the sword out if it yells its move names.
It isn't voice activated. It's a legendary sacred sword.
So
Seed is totally right. You have to yell the name of the sword to activate it. Maybe Seed was right with us being a kindred spirit.
my method is a no-go? Aw, I was just thinking of names for its moves.
Though, when there's a Rupture character in your squad, Excalibur will have a 100% success rate.
Wait, you need a Rupture character. Wait, who's a Rupture character in this? Because obviously they're both attackers. Wait, it's only Yishon can make it a 100% chance. So we gotta get some more Rupture in the future. I mean, is it gonna be Manato? I mean, so far with the 100% chance, it's basically just for Yishon.
At pulling the sword from the stone. After all that combat intel, I'm sure our proxies are already looking forward to the new version. Without further ado, let's get into the signal search info. In the first half of 2.2, proxies can obtain the agent seed from the exclusive channel Tier Forged Block.
I guess it's pretty clear. Seed is the first one, so and the way this game handles its stuff, they're typically more confident in Phase 1 banners. Because the Phase 1 banner is like the version selling banner kind of. So it's clear that Orphe is second choice and Seed is definitely the main character.
And the S-rank W-Engine Cordis Germana from the W-Engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The paddle effect from equipping it suits Miss Seed perfectly.
Proxy, let's wrap this battle quickly so we can go do something more fun.
In the second half, proxies can obtain the S-rank agent Orphe and Magus and S-rank W-Engine Bellicose Blaze from the exclusive channel Wrathborn Duo and the W-Engine channel Dazzling Choir. Let's see how it looks.
If anyone dares to try and start trouble with you, Proxy, they'll have to answer to my 50 caliber high.
I think her glowing effect on her hair looks cool, but I think I still don't care. I don't even care enough about getting her, let alone getting her W engine and her. Yeah, actually Magus looks exactly the same. They didn't actually change anything on Magus. They should have probably added something on Magus too.
Explosive rounds and
Wait, I think it's like some small sparkly bits that looks actually the sparkly bits kinda is a bit underwhelming. They only have like some small sparkly thing. If you look at there's like some, you see the sparkly bit. They have like some slight sparkle sprinkled on top of it. It's hard to see. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's. But I feel like that's a bit underwhelming. Or at least made some of the parts, the red parts, kind of glow. It's like a few of the more underwhelming shiny Pokemons when nothing changed and just a shiny effect.
Make sure Magus doesn't burn everything.
In addition, there are also reruns in version 2.2. In the first half,
I don't know
proxies
any
can
shiny
obtain S-rank
Pokemon.
agent Trigger and S-rank.
All the shiny Pokemon are way beyond my era. If anything, I guess the red Gyarados is the only shiny Pokemon I'm familiar with because it's part of the Gen 2 story, but actually nobody, I think in Gen 2 there were already like some shiny Pokemon in the game or something, but nobody even knew that they exist. And I never really followed anything beyond that. Or should I say, I played some of the later games on stream, but I never really bothered with any of the... I don't see what's engaging of farming, running around in a grass for like a 0.005% chance of like a version of a Pokemon appearing that looks slightly different. It's just boring and fucking ass. Like, I know there's like people going crazy for grinding out all this, but it's like the most boring ass shit imaginable.
W Engine Spectral Gaze. Meanwhile, in the second half, S-Rank Agent Evelyn and S-Rank W Engine Heartstring Nocturne will be available. Our other reliable...
Eve come back. Also Trigger and E. Yeah, that's Trigger, because Trigger has teams with Seed, and Eve actually works with Orphe. I've seen people test teams with
Opal Squad member Mercury will also be joining us this version. Proxies can select and obtain Mercury as the Raid Up Bangbu in the Bangbu channel.
You can contact us through Colby if you need.
It's a good question. Haramasa has no rerun so far. He eventually has to have a he's still a limited character. He's completely unavailable now.
Meanwhile, the other A-rank Bangbu Excalibur can be obtained for free via completing event missions. Don't miss out. There are also all new avatars in the new version. Take a look.
That was too quickly.
Colby if you need.
Meanwhile, the other A-rank Bangbu Excalibur can be obtained for free via completing event missions. Don't miss out. There are also all new...
Let's see. We have Seed over there. Why is Seed over there and why is Orphe over there? Actually, I think that their icons look pretty good. Both of theirs.
Avatars in the new version. Take a look. In addition, proxies can unlock Seed and Orphe and Max's Trust in version 2.2 and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
If you're ever feeling down, send me a signal. I'll sneak away from training to come find you.
Hey, I'm right here. But if you do have any...
With Orphe, you automatically have to take the angry tail on a date too. I feel like that kinda is like it's like the biggest deal breaker. you can't get the single deal there. You have to take the angry looking tail that then complains about everything. I don't know how our outfit works. Do you think Magus is gonna wipe her butt?
Free time. You can come hang out with Orphe and take her to see the world outside of the military.
If I sneak out, Captain Magus will probably just happen to enter self-diagnostic mode and fall asleep again.
It seems you've all built a solid foundation of trust with Phaethon. And when that trust meets certain requirements, proxies can unlock new dynamic wallpapers. Take a look.
So you have the feed pics. So that's the main way. No, never mind. Ambi already has one, or Sochi 11 got one with Ambi. So this is in the Hollow Zero area, right? So you have the dynamic feed. And they have chicken. Remember for Magus Magus trying hard to keep down the desire to roast the chickens.
In addition, version 2.2 will also have check-in events, where proxies can obtain a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Remember to log in and claim them.
This interview's gone on for so long, it feels like my mouth's smoking.
I'll get you some nitro fuel flavored maintenance oil right away.
Then I'll grab the redemption code for everyone.
Let's shut down for a bit.
Well, already used that one. Let's go for... We have to the event stuff.
Are happening around New Eridu.
Ooh, I've got one. This year's Combat Bangbu assessment is about to begin. I love
this
watching all the
Bangbu
little
again.
Bangbu train.
But it feels awful when you lead Bangbu to failure. Ooh, like going on a roller coaster 16 times after drinking a ton of nitro fuel.
So Miss Seed is the one assisting with the assessments this time then? Don't fret over the low pass rate, because it's time for our proxy to shine. Participate in the version event Band of Brave Bangbu to continue riding your Bangbu coaching legend. In the assessment, proxies need to deploy different types.
Oh, it's a tower defense. Wait, it's basically the rerun of the tower defense. Looks pretty much the same. You have your limit of Bangbus that you can put out. It's just a rerun of this. To be honest, I'm much more of a fan where you can build custom mazes in tower defense, but it's alright. Because like I suppose it's much more simple if in this formal way, because a custom maze requires a lot of thinking and the positioning.
Of Bangbu to stop the ethereal assault. Just like last time, each type of Bangbu has its own skill and mechanics. Upgrade Bangbu at the right time to further improve their combat prowess.
If they really want to fight on the battlefield, a mere assessment of this level is far from enough.
Right. That's why this assessment will be more complex and challenging than ever before. Apart from new maps and enemies, new mechanics.
Heck as poop. Why is these poop miasma thingies? There's poo-poo everywhere.
Mechanics like bushes and miasma have also been added. As the assessment progresses, new Bangbu and stronger buffs will be unlocked, giving proxies more strategic options.
With the proxy's help, this assessment will be as easy as ketchup on cake. So then, what's the reward for eating the cake?
And why is there ketchup on cake? And why and there's a reward attached to eating the cake with the ketchup on top of?
Right. Helping the defense force locate outstanding Bangbu is a huge task, so the compensation is sure to satisfy. After completing specific stages in the event, proxies can obtain the new A-rank Bangbu, Excalibur, and Polychrome rewards.
Right. Speaking of assessments, Seed, have you completed your simulated training assessment?
Let me guess. That means yes, I'm all done.
You can't get out of this one by speaking Bangbu. I'll personally coach you through the rest of your training plan.
In addition to Captain Magus, the proxies will also help you collect data. If you're ready, head to the version event Problem Soldier Boot Camp. In the simulation training this time, Seed or Orphe and Magus will fight enemies on a special battlefield. In combat, hitting enemies will create a knockback effect,
I mean, you have to wrestle them and punch them into the ropes. I think they had that in some other events. But it's basically just a single combat thing where you can try the characters and then
enemies into the electric fence on
probably get convinced to pull them at least. But those are fun.
Always fight alone on the battlefield. Use strategies and the environment wisely to claim victory.
As you progress through the simulation
I
training,
have to make
special
Seed
enemies
pass
that
her
can
exam.
collide with other enemies upon being knocked back, explosive gas tanks, and other new mechanics will appear. Use your techniques to send enemies flying into each other and clear the field. This will make the battle environment even more complex to properly test the upper limits of your squad's capabilities.
Sounds super interesting. Such fun training should be left to Soldier 11 and Trigger.
Squad member Seed. Don't even think of getting someone to do it for you.
With Captain Magus around, it doesn't seem like Miss Seed can get out of this one. After successfully completing the training, don't forget to claim polychromes and other rewards.
By the way, does anyone know?
I don't think it would be classified as such. Although it's... Because I don't think the cow robots were classified as Metal Gear either. They have like a different designation, but I forgot what it's called. They only really had the designation. I guess in the smaller ones, like there's the in MGS4, I think Otacon has like that super small one. I think that one is the smallest one designated, but other than that, it's only like the really big ones. You have Rex, Ray, and
What Mercury has been busy with recently? I rarely ever see it if we're not on a mission.
Colby's like a disco ball in the middle of the room.
Anyone got a translation?
I do. Actually, Mercury has managed to become the talk of the town recently in Bangbu circles thanks to his peculiar experiences. But not everyone had so many cool stories to share. I heard that there was this Cryboo who asked proxies for help to talk to an avocado at a party, and the topic? Well, it's the HIA's newest event, Spotlight Showdown.
Just to make small talk at offline gatherings? They should just use the strategies I devised for Orphe. Advanced Chit Chat Part 3 and Date Night Rendezvous Part 1.
Magus, there was no such thing.
Back to the mission.
although that seems kind of like a Metal Gear reference. It's like they're named kind of, there's training regiments that kind of reminiscent of how I think Raiden at some point mentioned he had when he specifically mentioned the what was sniping or whatever.
This event, proxies can experience different themed battles every day with different buffs. In addition, there are 2 stage difficulties proxies can challenge. During the event, there will also be special offensive stages where proxies can only use specific agents to fight powerful bosses. After completing these battles, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards.
I've had that with previous characters before.
Are there any other interesting events?
Of course! In the new version, Paige is preparing a rave at Reverb Arena, but it quickly becomes evident that they need more people to help out.
If she calls the video store or Swabian Temple, she might find some help.
A brilliant idea, Miss Seed. Summoning Proxy Phaethon to participate in the version event Rhythm Rave will really get the party vibing. In the event, proxies need to press the music equipment at the right time to get the beat of the music in time with the rhythm. The more hits, the higher the rating for the stage.
This looks kind of hard.
By Miss Astra Yao?
That's right. All the songs Paige put together for this party are total classics. I trust everyone will recognize them when they hear them. In addition, you can get a name card and polychromes for completing the event.
Orphe, next time we get a break, I'll let you go to the rave. Just remember to get me earmuffs.
Yay! I mean, roger that, Captain.
Speaking of, I also have something fun to share.
I see.
I can't believe I can understand that. So you're saying that you're going treasure hunting after the program ends? Oh, so Miss Seed also saw that ad.
So she actually speaks
the treasure
Bamboo.
hunting ad said that whoever collects all the secret treasures can have 1 wish granted.
So we got treasure hunting with Alan. And you get 1 wish granted by what's a Sun Studio?
by Sanzi Studio with the value of up to 1 million dennies. In the new version event, Enna Treasure Hunt, proxies will start on this treasure hunting journey with Ellen and a Wanderer Boo.
1 million dennies! That should be enough to buy plenty of limited edition Crimson Lotus Tyrant figures, right?
If you dare spend your dennies on something like that, I'll become a Crimson Lotus Tyrant.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Finding these treasures will take quite a bit of effort. In the event, proxies need to use clues from photos to locate the treasures, take photos to record, and collect them. As for what interesting stories will arise from this, see for yourselves once the event begins, proxies. In addition, apart from polychromes,
What a random
this
Ellen
has
event.
3 collectibles that proxies can choose from as a reward. You can choose any one.
What choosings? So what do you do with
collectible
these?
you like after complete.
What do you do with this?
The event and the remaining unchosen collectibles will be available at Sanzi Studio right after. Those interested can go and redeem them there. Apart from finding these,
I have absolutely no idea what these even do. It just may, or maybe it's just me, but I have absolutely no idea what the heck do this even do.
treasures, there's another way to get your wish granted. Pray to the great sea god.
Is Mr. Z okay? Why so dramatic all of a sudden? But would that really work?
A crazy
Can I
penguin
wish for a
bamboo.
limited edition figurine?
Where's Offie so obsessed with figurines?
Why not participate in a new version event, Wish Bottle Adrift, and try it out for yourself to see if it works? During the event, proxies can gain a wish bottle for the first time they log in or consume battery each day. Write down your wishes in the wish bottle and throw it into the sea.
That's lame. It's the same thing as the shell thingy. It's a glorified login event. You just use your resin anyway, so you just get these stacked up and then you press the button a few times and clear it. It's boring. It's a login event.
The sea god's response. After throwing a set amount of wish bottles, proxies can collect corresponding polychrome rewards.
There's no gameplay involved.
My wish, just like I carefully water my flowers.
In the new version, Shuyu Defense Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate up.
Since when did they mention these things? I mean, what the heck is this boss? Because it's a Boba monster.
Dates.
This time, not only are there new enemies for proxies to challenge, there will also be a preset config function that'll let proxies swap teams far more conveniently.
New commissions have also come in for routine.
That's good. Because it's a bit annoying that you cannot put your preset teams in Deadly Ass. That's actually a good change. A new set. They have a feed set and then a support set, which means it's probably farming efficient. Even. Because there's like when I equip as a support guy uses EX special attack or ultimate, the damage there by all squad members increased by 18% for 25 seconds. That's very good. It seems like something you want in a... Because it feels like it's super easy to get up and you have 20% energy. That's gonna be the new Astra voice. Although I guess why not both if you can have it. This could lead to more double support setups actually. It's kinda... It's full unlimited to support though, so you gotta keep that in mind. So it's not something you can put on other types of character. Like Astra Voice works on everyone, obviously, but the criteria if must be met. But this one is only support. Astra will definitely not swap, but I could see other support characters have this one as a more easily activatable thing. This is gonna be new set for user. Because it's probably easier to activate the 80% damage increase. I would assume it might be better than even the more physical anomaly build up. Because I feel like you already build up very fast with Alice SS. I could definitely see this being like the new user set.
Cleanup with Dawn's Bloom and Moonlight Lullaby drive discs as rewards. Complete the commissions to obtain them. In addition, routine cleanup and combat simulation double reward events will also be back.
Ooh, time to boost your combat prowess.
That's right, Miss Seed. As we build new Eridu, there's not just new content. Renovations to previously released content have also been ongoing.
Let's take a look.
First, optimizations to Suibian Temple management. In the new version, proxies will no longer be sent elsewhere after entering the shop when checking where to obtain resources on the management interface. Exiting the interface will take you straight back to Suibian Temple. At the same time, when purchasing resources at Good Goods, the list will fix on showing the resource.
Not gonna lie, I've never bought anything. I feel like this is like such a... I don't really care too much. It's like such a weird addition to the whole thing. Like if this whole crafting thing wasn't there, I don't think I would miss it. Like why do we have to turn the temple into like some illegal bamboo sweatshop?
Resources you're currently purchasing. The order will no longer get messed up from being refreshed when you exit.
Great! That'll make it easier to locate resources I need to keep things running smoothly.
Other changes are also coming to the management gameplay. In the craft menu, craftable items will be more clearly marked. When assigning craft bamboo, the bamboo that can most efficiently craft the corresponding item will also be displayed.
Oh, this is potentially a good change. Because so far I've only randomly click around because I don't give enough fucks. I probably still don't give enough, but I guess I will at least pick the efficient one.
Blade first.
So sending out the top-ranked bamboo is the most efficient strategy.
That's right.
Are there any changes to discoveries?
Yep. For those still working on restoring the temple, items that meet the requirements for discovery will be pinned at the top of the list. And upon unlocking the refinement function at level 35, the discovery interface will open directly to the refinement
I already got everything.
Ooh, sounds like things are getting simplified.
That's correct. In addition, when proxies finish restoring Suibian Temple and reach level 45, the notification mark for undeployed adventure squads and shelves with no stock will no longer bother you on the primer tab of the compendium.
Perfect for perfectionists.
In fact, optimizations are
I don't
being
even
worked
know
on
what
for
that
other
means.
such notifications too. You'll get to see them soon.
But my
Apart
menu
from
is filled
Suibian
with
Temple, the
for
shortcut wheel's
notifications,
range
so I
of
don't...
interaction has been expanded.
I don't really care too much about notification because for me everything is red.
Proxies can locate what they need faster. Map Trust event display has also been optimized. Now, when you want to see which agents are in a certain area, you no longer need to open that.
This is big. This is actually one of the things that I noticed, like, because there's like obviously agents on the map, and if you want to have like the events with them, you had to specifically go through the maps, and it was such a pain in the ass. This is actually a big change because it's so annoying to find anything if you had to specifically go on the map to find anything, especially if you try to get a specific one up and you don't even know which one, so you don't have to jump around the map to do. Now you can actually farm friendship again.
The details. Instead, you can check agent locations directly from the map location
This is actually
list.
good.
This function can be disabled via the icon filter as well. The choice is in your hands, proxies. Not only that, but the quick travel system will also display the agents at each location.
What? This is also good. This is definitely a good change. Good start.
Which means it'll make it easier for proxies to find me.
Well, you're not wrong. In addition, trust events have been upgraded to allow proxies to first choose which of the siblings to go for quality time or hangout invite. Meanwhile,
Hey, what? You can go on a date as Wise or Belle, but I already played Belle.
the agent interface now has a hide button that can be used to hide agents you don't work with.
A cleaner interface makes the
So you can hide characters. That's such a random thing to
things more convenient.
Apart from these interface optimizations, we've added a W-engine recommendation function too. That way, proxies can check other players' equipment choices and substitutes.
Implementing a flexible array of
We've been
tactics is
Germany.
key to victory.
With more items to collect, the display stand is getting an
The heck is
expansion
this?
too. In the new version, you'll be able to place 20 collectibles.
I don't even know
Display
what to do.
stand that can hold 20 items at once. How awesome is that?
Reporting. I don't have one, Captain.
All right, I got it. I'll get you one if you do well in our next special training.
I really don't need one, Captain.
Now that we're nearing the end, we have even more good news to announce. Zenless Zone Zero and Razer are collaborating to launch.
You got the Miyabi gaming chair with the Miyabi keyboard and the Miyabi I don't think it has enough side buttons. I don't think they have an MMO Miyabi mouse, so that's not gonna be for me. Although funny enough, this one would actually be a good one for me because I definitely need these macro buttons. Without them, I cannot live without these buttons. So fundamentally, that keyboard looks actually kind of good for its purpose. But then again, I don't care enough. I'm not really one much for. It's probably gonna be twice the price for the.
Launch a set of peripherals themed around the great Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, including a mouse, keyboard, mouse mat, and gaming chair. Now, cut through chaos. The Razer and Zenless Zone Zero collaboration set is available for pre-order today on the Razer official site. Stay tuned to our social media for more details and the newest
I don't need
intel.
any more mice.
That's all for today's interview. Thank you, you three, for coming.
4. Don't forget about Seed Senior.
All done.
Last but not least, thank you, Proxies, for watching the Zenless Zone Zero special program. For more stories about our 4 guests, let's experience them together on September 4th with version 2.2 of Zenless Zone Zero. Do not go gentle into that good night.
Oh, ask. Is this? No hidden thing at the end. So we got lots of feet, and I guess some and I guess an angry tail that wants to burn down the whole place, or something like. I'm still not too sure. I still need to I probably need to wait for the drip marketing before I can really make my own call on what to do in this version, because there's a few characters I'm interested in, but if the next version is like, depending on one factor with my polling plans, if the next version is, or should I say, the version after the next version, to be more precise, is full on skip, I could probably try 50-50 on seed. But if there's like a double pull on 2 characters that I want to pull or something, then it probably has to be skip. So I guess I have to wait for the drip marketing. Or at least till stuff has been known. Now we see. Either way, looks like it's gonna be fairly decent. I don't like the glorified login events, but the rest, tower defense seems kind of nice. Some combat events, and story is a bit hard to judge. It's probably gonna be fun. Definitely gonna be up for make a fun stream when the story when it comes to the story. And well, pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.